The Collatz Conjecture by Jim Dunson, a mathematical demonstration for the Arcade, Astrocade, and AstroBASIC. This was released on the Astro-Bugs Club Tape number 5 in August of 1984. Whenever I am looking to give title screens to these videos, I try to come across something that's unusual and I haven't used before for a picture of the Astrocade. And this time, when I was going through archives that are available through my local library, and I was scanning newspapers, I came across a newspaper from 1978, and the newspaper is called the Bluefield Daily Telegraph. And I looked it up online, and it's still around, and it's a newspaper in Bluefield, West Virginia. And this ad appeared on page 3 of the December 18th, 1978 issue. This here that you're looking at is a close-up, and here's the actual full page. So you can see the ad takes up about a quarter of the page of the left bottom, and here's the complete ad. And you'll notice that it says when you purchase the computer, I don't think it says a price, but it would have been $300 at the time, or $299, and you get a free baseball game. Baseball is one of the early games for the system. It came with baseball, tennis, hockey, and handball. So the hockey and handball are basically pawn games. But Tornado Baseball actually is based on an arcade game by Midway that came out in 1976. And this is a picture of the arcade game. So I'm getting off the subject here of the program that we're talking about, but that's what happens when I make these videos. I actually had a chance to see this game in action, although it was kind of messed up about 3 years ago. And the game is got double the resolution of the Astrocade, but it isn't black and white. So in my opinion, the Astrocade home version is a bit better. All right, let's get back to the program, the Collatz Conjecture. This is a program written for the Astrocade. The program is actually quite small. The program came on side 2 of the August 1984 tape for the newsletter/tape AstroBugs Club Tape number 5. This program, as I said earlier, is a mathematical demonstration. On side 2 of the tape is Starbase 2. And here is a screenshot of the game that I took using the MAME emulator. And now that I can load AstroBASIC programs, it's pretty handy. This is actually the game in action. It's all green. And you see your ship on the lower left. And you've got a scrolling playfield. What's coming up in front of you is a ship. And you've got to shoot your way through it. I haven't played this game too much. But it's interesting. It's a public domain game written in BASIC. Now let's get back to the subject at hand, the Collatz Conjecture. I'm going to read here what's on the screen. I don't understand this. I actually read this Wikipedia article about this mathematical conjecture, and I don't get it at all. Not only do I not get it, I don't understand why it's remotely important. I did find some of the people asking the exact same question. I guess the reason this conjecture is important is it has to do with prime numbers, but to me, I don't get it. So if you're interested, read up on it. I've taken a couple of screenshots of the Wikipedia page, and the reason I have is because this is what the notation looks like for the formula. This is the statement of the problem, close-up of it, and that's about it. Up next, the program is going to be loading. Check out the program. If you give a number that's greater than, I think, about 400 or something, the program will say that's too large for it to handle. I just give this program one try, and then it does eventually count down after about 3 minutes to 1. I know this program can be run on modern computers, and no matter how large the numbers you give it, the programs just keep on going. The Wikipedia article describes that this might actually have a solution that in numbers that are like gigantic, but it's not known yet. There's no proof to show that this actually always ends up in a number 1. If you're interested, dig in. I chose this program being important because it is another example that the Astrocade was used by people as a computer and not just as a games console. Right, enjoy, and afterwards you'll see a short basic listing of the program. I got this basic listing from the emulator, and I used a different method to get it, so it just takes up 4 screens, and they're all quite short. This is a really short program, and most of it is all just text messages to the user. All right, here we go.